Hey, how are we? Ooh, waiting on my hair to dry. So it's wet. It look wet anyway, but it's got dry. I've tried some new condition and new moisturizers and stuff for my hair, and I kind of like it. It's by Dopes or Do. They call it Do. DOUX, I think it is. It's pretty good. One second. It's in the process of doing something and running late at the same damn time. But it's okay, because you know why? My show. I do what I want. Hold, please. That's in the process of there it is. I hope you had a good day yesterday. I had a quite busy day. So I've been learning how to do different types of content and bringing it a little bit more entertaining when I'm on my live. So I'm still practicing. Just give me time to get it done right. I promise you I got this. I got it. Yesterday was very interesting though. Yesterday was very interesting. So I sent someone their package and I got the wrong number. I got it returned. So I had to unblock the person. I had to unblock the person. To inform them that their package got and that I need correct address. Well, I texted you. I just needed something simple. The correct address. I just text it back. Nope. No. Gotta call the system. I tell you, Deidre was fine. It is. Woo! It is what it is, I promise you. There it is. There it is. Woo, I promise. What you want, fat boy? Huh? I've been days. I don't want to be down no more. It wasn't my fault. It's never my fault. Everything is it's never my fault. It's never your fault. But people are making think it's your fault. Yeah, no, it's never. I promise you. Somebody gave me a new title. They call it pretty privilege. They call it pretty privilege. I said, what is pretty? What is pretty privilege? said, you know what pretty privilege is? I said, no, what is pretty privilege? Give me your definition. Well, you know you're beautiful and that. Yeah. He said, you should use that. I said, use my looks to get what I want? Who does that shit? That used to be old. That's like that high school behavior. You know, we would use our best looks to, She said pretty princess treatment. Okay. Anything y'all creative than a motherfucker. That's all I can say for sure. Creative. She said pretty princess tree. It ain't working though. That pretty princess shit ain't working. Oh, wait for the music this time. Y'all are funny. Y'all will do any and everything to get in my good grace, and I respect that. I do, but y'all be fucking it up. Talking shit up, please. Stop fucking shit. Waiting for this shit to stop. Let's do this again. Okay, that's done. We did it. Woo! All right, y'all. Back to we are in the N O and the peace. Hold on one second. Oh, all right. We're gonna get back into it. There's not a lot of. Oh, wait a minute. Words that I have not used yet, but eventually they'll come out. Just give me some time to get there. This smells so freaking good. I've been doing my best to stay out of the sun, but I can't help it. I need all the damn sunlight. I really want to go to the beach. But we prayed yesterday and we have gotten the storms. Rain, rain, rain. Thank you, God. See, when you pray hard and you sincere about it and you ask for it, you get it. We ain't got enough rain, but we got enough. The crops from expiring. Hopefully my plants is playing with me. They're like I feel like these ones. I can't think of think of the name. I think they look like and they haven't bloomed yet. So I know you need to have water, but I didn't know they needed that much. So I'm got to go and get these really big. Uh, I need two of them pots because my sunflowers need space. I didn't know that. They didn't tell me that shit. So I need a big pot for them because the roots they be fighting. And then the other ones with the daisies, they're fine when the sun is up, right? They're more shines. A day later, them bitches is just gone with the wind. So I figured it out. I know what I needed to do. We needed to pray so the sun could go away for a little. Even though it was still hot, but we got some rain. Yeah, we did that prayer yesterday. Do you want to make another prayer? Do we need to pray about something else today? We got time. Just saying. I'm good with what I got. I did my laundry yesterday. Woo! Got some things done. It was a good day. Funny. All right. Let's get back to our alphabets. We are almost done with them, to be honest. What the hell is this? Why is everything moving so damn slow today? No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Okay, here we go. No, that's not it. I got a sandblast my foot today. It's so damn dry. I'm a busy beaver. I be reading, honey. Okay, hold on. Let me find my. I don't think. Did we talk about the word master? The BDSM? Because a lot of people get that twisted. They get like, I ain't no. Master and slave relationship is so different from a dom submissive relationship. They the BDSM is higher. Power exchange and that shit. I ain't got no control over anything when it comes to the slave. Master owns everything type shit. But it's not, let's get this clear, it's not a racial type of relationship or dynamic. Color, skin, and culture ain't got nothing to do with that level. Yes, and MS. So when anyone says, "Oh, I'm a master," that means they have a higher priority in their house hold, in their home, their house. And when we say house, it's just like, oh, everything is mine, in the motherfucker. So that's what they mean by house. It's a different level of ownership versus being in a relationship where they share everything. It's a different level. A lot of people don't understand when people get in certain relationships and they change, it's because they don't know which way any direction. So that's why I always talk about that BDSM should be something that you should want to involve into your dynamic or your relationship, especially the vanilla. I need to learn how to spice shit up, have some guidelines and some rules so shit can work properly. But no, never tell you that because 50-50 shit. Have at it. So, okay. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Where is my. I have been reading. Anybody ever used the toy, the anal hook? Have anyone heard of it? It's like a hook, literally like a hook, and you just insert it in the anus and you do what you do with that. Some people like uh, pressure. I don't. It's all kinds of things that you can do with an anal hook that I just won't be doing. I'll do it to you. Uh, Orgasm denial can be somewhat similar to edge play. I don't know if you guys remember what edge play is, but edge play is just something when you get to that niche and you ready don't. That's edge play. It's just like damn, woo, kind of. I want to, but just ain't gonna happen. Nope, ain't gonna do it. I don't want to do it. So it's kind of a more of a do-it-yourself type thing, or you can have others edge you, but it's all about control. But orgasm denial, that's a different type of thing. It's more where are you beg, you will be begging. A lot of motherfuckers watch these type of porns and they will beg, and they will want you to beg, but you'll never act on it. Not today. You might next week. It, it's more of controlling orgasm or your orgasm. Um, but it does come in so many different ways. Like you can, um, I think orgasm denial is more of a mental thing and a physical control because sometimes I'm gonna tell you when I was in training to be a submissive, to go through the understanding of what a submissive goes through and feels and thinks. For me, the organ denial, I this say no, we're done. And like it's like if you do find out that you at least what I know you have when you do, I always tell myself on it. I'm like, you ain't gonna tell me. I'm too I'm too headstrong to be submissive. Could never submit. I will never submit. It's not on my to do list. I even did the switching thing. It's not for me. It's just not gonna happen. Absolutely not. No. Yeah, I failed miserably in training, but I understood the mental of it, the physical challenges, and the emotional part of it was really what got. I was emotional. Yeah, orgasm denial is it's training. It takes time. And the reason why I feel like when you do orgasm denial, you should do it with a partner that you're going to be with, because training your partner to be denied is something that you have to also keep in mind of aftercare. Even though she's not or he is not able to release, you still have to check on the mental, check on the emotion, find them something productive to do to stay focused on your commands. So having multiple people to do that with is no fun. It's no fun because you got to be responsible as a top. You do. It's a lot of it, pros and cons to a lot of the kinks and fetishes that we do. So if you are the type of person that have to play with multiple people, have fun with that. But I just don't see the point of having multiple people and then you're not being trained to obey that one person or the head. It's difficult because you're focusing on so many other people's commands. It's not a cool thing. But I mean, do you? Excuse me. Um. Oh wait, there was something else I wanted to say. Hold on, let me go back to my definitions. What the hell? What the hell? Have y'all ever seen a scene where you would see a male or female slave or sub, and they get praises for doing things like if a D type happened to uh, receive a meal or something for them, and they give them certain commands and then slap them across the face and then give them a praise. So there's this thing for like called praise kink. It's like a affirmation of giving out uh, uh, things saying that you're doing a good job, you're evolving, and I see your efforts and things like that, and it comes in all types of different forms. Even when it comes to role play or evolving or leveling up your pain level, things like that. Um, a lot of D types love giving that feedback into a lot of the S types. They don't stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Um, I don't know if I ever talked. Did I talk about a contract to you guys before? Um, a contract. I think I did. But a contract is like a marriage license to the vanilla world. So with the contract though, or a prenup, can I say prenup as well? Could be. Um, it's more where you both sit down and you discuss on what you will and will not do. Power exchange, no power exchange. Remember we was talking about that a couple of weeks ago about power exchange, PTE, um, a TPE, total power exchange. Um, it goes in with the contract. What your limits are, what are your um, you can always update it and downgrade it or upgrade it. It's all about change and where you safe at and it builds trust and it's already a planted foundation what you're building off of. So uh, when it comes to contracts and TPE, that's something to think about because a lot of people, oh, I'll do TPE. No, no, you won't because total power exchange and the dynamic can lead to different ways. It could be finance, it could be grooming you for servitude, all kinds of things. So it does have its benefits, but if you are not completely 100, you really shouldn't do it. Like marriage, you really shouldn't do it unless you're certain that this is going to last. And I hate to say it, but nothing lasts forever. So make some choices wisely when you do meet a D type because a lot of these new doms don't even have these type of things that go, oh, we don't do all that, you just do what I tell you to do. No, no, get abused so much on that TPE that it's like a hypnosis, it's a trance, they can't get out of it until and when she walks away or he walks away from her, she's fucked. There is no guidance. There was no plan in place on an exit. So you gotta have all of these things in place. They didn't even go with a marriage. Y'all vanilla people do too fucking much. Y'all don't even have a plan of an exit. Y'all don't have a mutual foundation and nothing. No his and hers, nothing. It's 50-50. I did this and I did that. Gotta have some boundaries and some P's and Q's and dotted. Need an exit point. Again, nothing never lasts forever. So when you build something, you really need to know how you're investing into it. Let's figure it out because everyone's dynamic is different when it comes to that. Um, Public play. I don't know. A lot of people love public play. They just do it at the wrong fucking times and locations. Now, there is one thing that is becoming more common, and that's church play, I would call it. They like to go to church in the Lord's house. Y'all call it the Lord's house and do the nodding. Uh, I, 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 I ain't never. Okay, so maybe the footsie thing. But hey, I was married when I did that. You ever go to a church and it's just so fucking long and you doing like this? So I would find out he didn't care. He just thought it would be funny because I would just play footsie with him just to wake his ass up because he was snoring. I remember the time. Yeah. So that's another fetish, footsies. A lot of people don't know what that is. Footsies is when you are kind of like doing a little foot play under the table, being secretive about it, but you just massaging his leg, or between the legs, and just playing around. That's footsies. Um, Public play, though. Public play is something that everyone has at least done something in form or fashion in the public, and it doesn't mean like It's different from overseas because they like do shit like that for real, for real. They'll have bars and places that they can go uh, and do things like that, public play. They also do. They had the upper room, and that's why I want to go so bad. I want to go with it so bad and do one. Upper room is where um, it's like a castle or a dungeon, and you have a dinner, a formal dinner, and you got slaves and submissives running around and doing all kinds of things, and it's pleasurable and fun. But you would have to look it up, upper room, the way it's spelled. Um, but yeah, public play is something that you can like do. Uh, for instance, those bullets. What is it? The Bluetooth bullet thing, or the Bluetooth? Yeah, the Bluetooth vibrator bullet thing, whatever. And how y'all play with it in the grocery stores. Some people would probably take and go to a little picnic area and use food or stuff like that. Public play. And some do sexual acts as public play. Again, those places have certain locations that look like it's a public area, but it's really only for secluded people only, invite only. So those things do happen. I don't know any of them here as of yet, but I do know that there are all kinds of places to play. And a lot of these places are very private BDSM play. You have to be like invited to this type of things. Ballroom, things like that. Puppet play. Um, we got this one thing called queening or face sitting. This is where you sit on your partner's face, all over there, just cleaning it up for him. You know, you gotta dust his face off or hers. Uh, um, I think we talked about pet play. I like pet play. I love dogs. So I used to have a little mutt running around a couple years ago. More than a couple of years ago. Jesus, a long time ago. Anyway, he was such a good dog. He really was a good dog. And then he turned around and breeded with a mutt. And I had to let it go. It's disgust me. But yeah, pet play is more where you got animals, and you're training them. So if you see a lot of people who do have a leash on a person and they're dressed up like a cat or a fox, um, that's pet play, and they literally think that they are a cat or a pup, and they want to live that way. They want to sleep that way. So a lot of people, like again, that are in those type of dynamics like diaper play, things like that. You want to be in a dynamic. You want to be treated like you want to be treated. So being with just anybody on a lot of these kinks, it's not a safe thing. There's a lot of educating that needs to be taught. You need to know how to do aftercare after all the play that you do. I see a lot of failed couples who are intimate with their significant other. Well, I've heard the stories, and I kind of can imagine seeing some shit. But the complaining after they have sex, man, she just go over bed, or man, he just goes to bed. There is no conversation. There is no cuddling. There's and that shit falls apart because now it's like you're being used or treated as less than because there is no aftercare. A little conversation of that was great, that was beautiful. Encouraging each other to keep going and evolving into different things and introducing things to the bedroom. So I see a lot of marriages fail because of sex. Y'all too basic. Y'all don't even do aftercare. Aftercare is important, man. You need some water. Go take a shower together and clean up. Things like that. It's aftercare. You want to fix your sandwich? Someone could get me one. Type shit. Aftercare is important. I know a lot of people think, oh, she don't know what I'm talking. Yes, I do. I know what I'm talking about. I see a lot of failed marriages. A lot of relationships go to shit. Men cheat all the time. Yeah, y'all. Oh, I don't do this, and oh, I won't do that. I don't do a lot of things that I would say I don't do with just anybody. But if I had the right one, oh, absolutely, his ass is fucked, and he gonna get up and fix me a sandwich every time. So, understanding the pros and cons of BDSM can really help a dynamic or a relationship. It's not a secret anymore. It used to be so taboo, but being um, in the understanding of what the vocabulary is, what your kink is, and where it comes from, and how to adapt and be okay and living in the freedom of your kink and fetish is important to understand where it comes from, and everything comes from BDSM. Everything. So, with that being said, we are going to finish the alphabets tomorrow, and I have a whole new program coming up. I'm excited. Just slowly working my way up. So, with that being said, you guys have a great Tuesday. Reflect on some of the old videos that I've done the last 2 weeks to catch up on the alphabet. Um, Again, I'll continue to use different words that have not been discussed, but I will also give you the definitions and the pros and cons of all of this. Again, consent, consent, consent. Even if it turns in not to be consented, it still needs to be understood what the consent was from the gate. Respect everybody's body, mind, and their level of advancement in a lifestyle. Stop playing games with the lifestyle. People have not survived a day playing games. Breath play um, is one. Mummification is two. Uh, so many. So go get educated. I know a lot of us don't have the funds, but I ain't got no money to go to no class. YouTube that shit. There's a lot of people that have great dynamics, healthy dynamics, and educate all the time. Just pull up BDSM this or BDSM that, whatever you want to learn about. There's a video, I'm pretty sure, somewhere in the fucking universe. Knowledge is power, and power is knowledge. And if you have an open mind, you will not be blocked from growth. So, with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got some stuff I got to do. I did wash my clothes. So I felt good about that one. I didn't have a whole lot to do. But I had organized my closet, I promise you. I didn't even eat dinner. I went to sleep. Y'all make this Tuesday a grand Tuesday. Stay safe out there. And please, please pass the message on. Safety is everything. And make sure that you tap, share, like, subscribe, post it. Oh, link tree my shit. I put up the new platforms that I'll be working off on too. So I will be seeing you guys over there too. I'm a busy beaver. No,